let's take the day off. This was a very light makeup day. I have on a little bit of translucent powder, a little bit of blush, a little bit of mascara, and my brows are filled in. So first step, clean our hands. And then, how do I want to take this off? I think I'm gonna use micellar water, and it's been a while since I've used micellar water. So let's do that. Micellar water with a couple cotton pads, cotton rounds. Ooh. Okay, so I forgot to take my contacts out, but that's okay, we're already started. So this is how you activate the micellar water. As you press in, and you really want to soak into the areas that need to be like broken down, like mascara. Like really soak them there for some time. And there you see my mascara is coming off. Okay, I'm gonna go back, like you see all the mascara. I'm gonna go back with a cotton with a Q-tip. Too much. Okay, then we're gonna go swiping. I think I flipped it over. Yeah. Swiping around. Get on the brows too, and I like to press in on them because I usually use a brow gel. Take them brows right on off. Especially go in right there because that's where my pores tend to clog up under the eyes, and that's all the makeup and dirt. So that's that. And then I'm gonna take another clean one and kind of go in for like a final sweep. Just get everything go back over and under the eyes again, down the neck, this area, which is like super easy to forget, right underneath your chin. If you get acne right there, then just make sure to spend time going up underneath your jawline. Also get your ears or anything that might have like gotten on your ears, like blush sometimes, or just powder. Around the nose, extra. Okay, so that's that. It says you don't have to rinse, but I still like to rinse, just sensitive skin things. So I'm gonna rinse with cold water. I don't always rinse, but I felt like rinsing, so we rinsed. I'm also gonna take Q-tips and just go along my lash line and underneath, just to get any last traces of mascara. That is a pimple. Ow. I got it. Okay. Whew. So that's that. And now on to the actual skincare part. Well, cleansing is part of it, but my sister put a lip gloss on me that's like super sticky. I don't like it. I feel like I can't get it off. Anyway, it's like still there. That's crazy. Anyway, so we've cleansed. Now we're gonna add some moisture back into our face. So first thing I'm gonna do is use my vitamin C serum. I'm just gonna use one pump of this. I've been trying to keep it really light on my skincare lately. Just realizing that like I don't have to do my full routine every single night. Like there are some times where I can skip things and just honestly not put anything on my face at all. I did that for a couple days and it was such a good reset for my skin. I think especially if your skin tends to get clogged. If your skin tends to get clogged, then consider just like having a day or two where you don't do anything to your skin besides just like rinse it with water, and then at most like a little Vaseline. That's what I just had to do for the last couple days and it really helped. So anyway, I just did vitamin C. Didn't do a toner or anything. I just let the micellar water and the rinse be my like cleansing and toner. Just did vitamin C, and I think I'm just gonna go over top with some jojoba oil. You can see my pores are a little clogged, and I have been using jojoba lately, so maybe I'll do squalane tonight and just keep it like super light and simple. We're just gonna do literally 3 drops of squalane, and we're gonna first start on the lashes with just a dab under the eye. My brows, and then we're gonna go in with the rest. I'm just gonna brush my brows out. This spoolie does have a little bit of oil on it, but not really, like I'm not adding any oil to it, if that makes sense. So yeah, that was nighttime skincare, and I hope you enjoyed. Last step, a little Vaseline for the lips. I also sometimes put Vaseline in my nose because the air tends to get a little dry at night, and I just recently started sleeping with a fan on because it's so hot, and the blowing of the fan can just like dry my nostrils out sometimes. So yeah, we're just gonna put a little Vaseline in there, keep it moisturized. I kind of want to put Vaseline on my face, but I'm gonna hold off on that. I'll just put a little bit down my neck. Oh, Vaseline just feels so good. Oh, like, I feel like Vaseline is that skincare that is unexpectedly luxurious. Like, I just don't think that any skincare moisturizer can compare with Vaseline. And my mom, I feel like well, not my mom, is definitely the one who taught me about the many uses of Vaseline. Like, she never used to really wear makeup. She would just use Vaseline on her skin, and like that is the reason why she is so youthful. Of course, God's blessing as well, but I wonder if the mic is gonna cover this whole time. But yeah, okay, so that's really it. That's really it for nighttime skincare tonight. And yeah, my hair needs to be washed. Ooh, I think we're gonna wash it tomorrow. I wanna go to the gym. So yeah, obviously it doesn't take that much to wash my hair because it's, you know, nice and short. I'm actually gonna use a bit of my rosemary spray just to hydrate it a bit since it is rather dry right now. And then since I am, I wonder what the back of my head is looking like these days. Also gonna put a little bit of this oil. It's like hair, I wouldn't really say it's growth oil really, but it's for like my lashes and brow. But I've been kind of using it on my hair line as well, like occasionally, just in these pockets here. Not that it needs to be in this like brush thing, it's only in this brush thing because it's really for my brows and lashes. But yeah, I've been kind of using it on my hairline and like in my temples occasionally. So we'll do that tonight, especially since my hair is kind of due for a wash. Just fill that in there. Yeah, this little pen. And we'll give it a nice massage. Ah, nice. I've given my hairline to God. And I know that He is doing His work on my hairline. I actually was gonna get cosmetic surgery recently, and I just posted a video about repentance for cosmetic surgery. And I think a lot of times we can feel like God is giving us an okay to do something just because of how much we want that thing. And like, sometimes we just gotta stop and just just give everything that we want to God, right? Like, I have been through so much trauma with my hair and just like with the front of my hair, like literally physical trauma, the braids, the tight hairstyles, the relaxers. Like I have traction alopecia for sure, like that's not a doubt. And so like I just remember like just feeling like God was giving me the okay, and I actually truly do believe that he did, but I also know that he was also like waiting for me to come to the realization that like I don't need to seek anyone to fix my hairline. Like I know that he has the ability to make my hair grow. Like he knows the number of hairs on my head. He knows everything that I've been through with my hair and my hairline, and just the, I think, struggles that I've had. Like he knows all of that, and I know that he can absolutely heal my traction alopecia and make my hair grow, and I feel like he already is. Like I feel like I've seen so much growth in these areas specifically already, so I know that he's working. And I almost spent $10,000 that I did not have just to like have someone take hair follicles from the back of my head and place them here, which I know it would work because I've seen, you know, I've seen the results on other people. But I also know that God is able to make my hair grow even better than a surgeon could or a procedure could. So I'm choosing to just focus on God. Like I'm not even worried about my hair growing. Like yes, I'm taking care of my hair, because why would I not take care of my hair? Like I've always tried to take care of my hair. So I'm not really doing anything extra. I'm just taking care of my hair. But I also know at the same time that I pray over my hair. I've been praying over like my hair and my head and just giving my entire body, and especially like the areas of my head, to God. Like the areas where I want to see growth, I'm giving it to God. And that's all that I'm doing differently. I'm not, you know, yeah, and I'm not focused on it either. It's like I'll take care of my hair. I wash it when I need to. I moisturize it when I need to. I oil it when I need to. And that's pretty much it. I'm not focused on like, oh, I wish my hair would grow. Like that's not it at all. And I think that is what God's been trying to get me to realize, because he's had me cut my hair a lot. Like he's had me cut my hair at least 5-6 times now. And every time I feel like it was just me getting closer and closer to the point where I wouldn't be obsessing over having long hair. I wouldn't be obsessing over my hairline or like wishing and wanting my hairline to be different. Now it's just, I accept that this is the hairline that I have right now. Also, if you look at my baby pictures, you'll see that this has been the shape of my hairline. And as I got older, it grew in, but like that's like the natural, was like like you can literally see in my baby pictures, it's like I have my dad's hairline. I think it's just genetics. But anyway, I know that God will make my hair grow and it's gonna be beautiful. And yeah, I'm giving every aspect of my life to him. Even the things that are like seemingly insignificant, or the things that seem like it would make more sense to just go see a professional, you know, just go see someone who can make it better. Like we're so conditioned and so used to just going to like everyone but God concerning everything that God is able to help us with. So I think I'm really trying to condition myself to go to God for everything, even the seemingly like, even the things where it seems like, I mean, obviously like, yeah, just go see a hair specialist, just go see a dermatologist, just go see XYZ, ABC, like just go see somebody. Like, or I could talk to God about it, because he already knows what I actually need. I understand professionals are people who are trained, and that's great, and I get that. But at the same time, like, God is God. Like, he's God. He can do more than any professional could ever do for me. Doesn't mean I'll never work with a professional to do anything, but I'm only gonna do that if God is telling me to. If God isn't telling me. And that's the other thing, like, we all have our specific individual relationships with him. I believe that he wanted me to go see a hair specialist because he wanted me to come to my own conclusion that I don't need to do that, right? But sometimes we just want things so badly, and God will let us, like, he will let us go down that path and, like, you know, help us and allow us to come to our own conclusion that that thing that we think we wanted so badly, that we thought that we had to seek out professional help for, or seek out a surgery for, or seek out, you know, a specialist for, he will allow us to go down that path and wait for us to make the conclusion that we actually just need to trust in him. We actually just need to seek him concerning that specific thing, and trust that he cares about the small things. Trust that he cares about the things that we really believe that no one can help us with, or that only a specific person can help us with. He cares about those things, and he's able to do exceedingly and abundantly in every area and situation in our lives, even something as seemingly small as, like, restoring my hairline. So I'm excited to see what the Lord does. Again, I'm expectant, and I know that he's already doing it, but I'm not obsessing over it, right? Like, I'm not hyper focused on it. Like, there's so many other more important things than me having a full hairline. And if I never have a full hairline, then this is just the hairline that God's blessed me with. It doesn't mean that he's not able to fix it. It just means that he would rather have me have this hairline, and that's okay. I am still a beautiful woman. Like, there's nothing about this hair, which is so temporary. I've shaved it off how many times, and it's growing back beautifully. And yeah, I think, like, he's just able to do any and everything that I believe that he's able to do. And if something doesn't happen for me, it's not going to be because I didn't believe that God could do it. I just, that's been so heavy lately for me. Like, I saw someone say that, and it just hit me so deep. And because that's the level of faith that I want to have, that if something doesn't happen for me, it's not because I didn't believe that God could do it. It's because it wasn't in his plan for me. And that's it. So that's the kind of faith that I want to have going into any and everything, is that I believe that God will do this for me. And if it doesn't happen, then it just means that it wasn't necessary for me to get to where I need to go. It just means that it wasn't necessary, and it wasn't in his plans for me, because he ultimately knows what I need more than I do. So I may think that I need XYZ, but he knows that I don't actually need that. Or he knows maybe I'm not ready for XYZ yet because I haven't let go of it as an idol. Maybe he knew that he knew that I needed to let go of my hair as an idol and disconnect myself from the belief that I needed to have a full hairline. And now he's gonna bless me with a full hairline. I'm not saying he's gonna bless me because I let go of it. He was always gonna bless me, but he needed me to be in the proper positioning for me to actually receive the blessing and receive it in a way that I could only glorify him, right? Like, I could have gone to a surgeon. I could have already gotten the hair transplant. Like, I could have done all of that, but instead I chose to go God's way. I chose to lean into God. I chose to believe God for the little things. I chose to believe God for a seemingly big thing for some people. I chose to believe God that he's able to do more than what a surgeon could do. So I needed to get to this point to be able to trust him with this. And it's the faith that moves mountains. It's the faith that is going to allow me to receive what God already had for me. He already had this blessing for me. So I pray that that resonates with somebody, because I feel like, again, we so often feel like we can only go the way of the world. We can only go based off of what we see. We see beautiful transformations and beautiful before and afters, and we just want that. We want to get that before and that after. We want it so quickly. Yet God's trying to show us a process with things. He's trying to develop us in certain things, and because we're so conditioned to seek instant gratification, we shy away from any type of development process. We're like, no, 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 let's just, cut to the chase, before, after, let's go ahead and get this done. But there's something beautiful in the waiting on the Lord. The waiting, the growing, the pruning, the gardening that God does in us, the development, the growth, the falling away, the leaves falling, the things shedding off, the things splitting open and revealing a beautiful flower, the pods opening up and revealing the thing that everybody treasures, the cacao pod, the almonds that burst open out of this shell. Like, it takes time to develop. It takes time to grow. God wants to grow us because there is something that you just can't get when you're just jumping from A to Z and expecting the work of someone else's hands that's not God to take you from glory to glory. Like, God wants to take us from glory to glory in his process. It makes sense. It's powerful. It's tangible. It's supernatural, and it's sustainable, and it's everlasting in us. Like, he wants to give us something that we can't credit another man with. He wants to give us something that we can glorify him for. He wants to give us something that allows us to help point towards him when other people want to know how we did it, how we got it, how we achieved it, how we accomplished it, how we grew it, how we received it. Like, it's something that only he can do in us. So we should be able to point people to him instead of pointing them to our surgeon or our doctor or our therapist. Like, yes, sometimes we do things in conjunction with God, but it all starts with seeking God first, because he's the one who can then direct our steps. Some of us are spending a lot of time doing things that we don't actually need to do. We would just seek God because he would give us the actual steps of what we need to do. Many of us are in therapy, but we need to be in our prayer closet more. When we seek God concerning the direction that we need to take, he will deliver us the steps and the directives, and then we can be more strategic. We can be more focused on how we're spending our time. So yeah, that's all. Good night from me and my growing hairline.